Hi, this is Kathy from the White Pigeon Library. We've got new books. We've got Daughter of Mine by Megan Miranda, and it's a mystery set in Mirror Lake, North Carolina, in the mountains, but on a lake. It's a small town, waterfront community, and the town detective dies, or suspiciously, and his daughter comes back after being away for 10 years and starts investigating that, and they are experiencing a drought, so the water level on the lake is going down and down and down, and things are surfacing. And she thinks she might have figured out what happened to her mother, who disappeared with the family life savings when she was a teenager. So, sounds like it might be a good mystery. We've got this non-fiction hormone repair manual. And if you are a woman of a certain age, you are trying to get information on hormones because they rule our lives. And this is written by a naturopathic doctor who has been in the healthcare field for over 20 years. And she is apparently going to answer questions: how you deal with it, how you treat symptoms, natural way to go about it. Talks about the fact that you may have symptoms not just in your 40s and 50s, but right on into your 80s. So it's kind of nice to see a book that actually talks about that, since our doctors don't seem to know very much about it. I forgot to just give her name. Laura Brighton is the name of the doctor. And then we've got this another nonfiction. We've got Issues by Dr. Phil McGraw. I never knew that was his last name. I don't know anything about him. I've never seen the show. I don't know what's going on with him, but apparently he has ideas on what will put this country back on track. He's concerned about a very few trying to represent everybody else. And I think, and I didn't read the book yet, but I think he's basically saying we need kids to realize that their actions and their choices will determine their lives. They do have control over that. And I think that also translates into critical thinking, which we don't seem to be teaching anymore. And we need to. So I don't know exactly what line he's going to take, but talking about what steps this country can take to get back on track. How does he know? I don't know. We have The Bad Ones by Melissa Albert. This is another young adult novel, and it's a fantasy, I guess it's a horror crossover fantasy, whatever that means. And it's about 4 people disappearing from town overnight, and one of those is Nora's estranged best friend, and she's trying to figure out what happened to them, especially to her. And apparently the best friend has left coded messages to help her figure out what's going on. So, young adult novel, The Bad Ones. And it's not a series. So, we'll have more next week. Thank you.
Always say what's on your mind, and I am only being